Hi, welcome back to my channel. I've been working on my diamond painting of the purple roses. Very sparkly and pretty. I like that it's very easy to see the symbols. I do wish that the butterflies were diamonds too, but they're not. Oh well. But I also wanted to let people know, if this is your first time doing this, I already showed you how I store my drills for the larger projects, and this is a smaller one, so I just have the baggies. And when you start, a lot of people start in the top right hand corner, and that's because as you're working you can push the work away from you. If you start in the bottom corner as you're working, you're going to be pulling it down towards you, and your work's going to bend off the table and go on your lap, and your diamonds might fall off. This one doesn't really have too much of a distinct corners on it, so I've just been doing one number at a time pretty much. I'm going to be doing the 4s next. So what I did is I got everything ready. There's a few in there that don't belong. And I always get my single. I like this single one. And then I have the 9 and the 3. Of course, my tweezers and my wax. I don't use this one very often. It's very hard to get them lined up. This one I use quite a bit. And of course the single. And it's fun just to sit here and relax and do my diamond painting on a nice sunny day. So, did everybody have a good Christmas? What am I working here? I had a good Christmas. I didn't do too much. The kids came over Christmas Eve, so that was that. Christmas Day, I went downstairs, and my neighbor, we live in an, oops, that one didn't pick up. We live in an apartment building with six units. And I have one lovely neighbor who's such a good cook, and she cooks a big dinner every single holiday. I went there for Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas. And she's a great cook, and she's a wonderful person. Plus she makes homemade cookies, and this year she made a lemon poppy seed loaf for each one of us, plus some cookies. We each got that to take home. And last year she made the ham and the turkey. This year she did an Italian dinner with stuffed shells. And then there was noodles with the meat sauce with homemade meatballs, sweet and sour sausage, hot sausage, and then so many desserts. She was baking for a week with these desserts. So she had so many good things. Those cookies where you put the Hershey Kiss in the middle, I think those are my favorite. And she did the little snowball cookies, the white powder sugar on the outside of them, and they're round. So good. And 2 homemade cheesecakes, an apple pie, pineapple upside down cake, all homemade. Just everything was so, let me move you over here. Everything was so delicious. You can really taste the difference when something's homemade. We had a really good time. Almost everybody from our building was there. We really are one big family here. I really enjoy my neighbors. They're good people. So that was my Christmas. My daughter and son-in-law and their 3 children went to her in-laws. They live I'll move you again. They live quite a ways away, so they see them on the holidays. 'cause I live right down the street, so I guess you can see old Mom whenever. But, so I don't usually get to see them on the holidays. Oh well. Christmas certainly is different now than it was when they were babies. All the excitement. Christmas Eve, getting everything ready, putting out the cookies for Santa. Everything was just more fun back then when they were little. I guess it's their turn to do that for their own children now. I miss it. I really do. Oh well. It's fun being a gram. You do have the fun without the responsibilities of being a parent and all the doctor's appointments and parent-teacher meetings and all that, I guess. Just visit and give them love and spoil them, and then they go back home. I love my grandchildren. It goes by fast, though. If you have little ones, I tell you, it goes by fast. You grow up before you know it. Where am I going to put you now? So they grow up fast, and they have children of their own, and sometimes they keep the traditions alive, and sometimes they make their own new traditions. I always made homemade cookies. Sorry about all the crinkling. Every first day of school, when the kids came home from school, I had homemade cookies waiting for them, and my daughter now does that with her children, so that's a fun little tradition we have kept alive. I don't know what else. My children don't know how to sew. I mean, they don't even know how to thread a needle. So, I don't know where I missed the boat on that one, but I'm going to just take this paper right off. I do teach. I've taught I'm getting I am getting a tripod Friday, so that's in 2 days from now. So I'll have a camera, tripod, so my videos won't be this annoying. Sorry about all the moving of the camera. But anyway, my children, they'll just throw something out if it gets ripped and buy a new one, which I think the average boy or girl, and boy, should be able to at least sew on a seam, turn it inside out and sew something on a seam. And sew a button. I mean, it's a button. How hard can it be? So I've taught my granddaughter how to thread the needles. Why is this not sticking? Thread the needle, sew on buttons, sew on a seam, turn whatever you're sewing inside out, sew on a seam. My grandmother taught me a neat way to thread and then tie it. You just kind of twirl it around your finger and tie it that way. It makes its own little knot. So, and then when you're ending, to just go through and pull a few times and then cut your thread. I even bought them small little basic beginning sewing kits. I think they should know the basics, and I think boys and girls both should know how to do the basics of change a tire or change the oil. At least check the oil. I don't know. They don't have home ec and things anymore. Not that they taught that in home ec, but they don't have basic life skills anymore. It's a throwaway society. Something breaks, throw it away and get a new one. I don't like that. I did see a shoe repair shop up in Jaffrey, New Hampshire, and a little old man owns it, and I think that's really nice. You don't see repair shops anymore. You know, where are you? I can't wait to get my tripod. So, way up in a tiny little town in New Hampshire, there is still a shoe repair shop. And I like that. I wonder why we have so much garbage in our landfills. We throw everything away. Just keep buying new ones. It's just a shame, I think. And I'm going to end on that note. This is really coming out nice. So, that's that. I'm going to keep going on this for a little bit. I apologize for the quality of this video. Like I said, I'll get my tripod in 2 days, and we'll see if I can get any better. I hope everyone has a lovely day. God bless.